What's going on, guys? Back in our video today. The Phillies have decided to come back and play what they did back in June, and that was to win as many games as they can. Now the Phillies have beat the Cardinals in game 1 of 3 of the series. Well, it doesn't mean they're still in the wild card race. Not that they are. Please thanks for the passing. But anyways, they're still not in the wild card. It doesn't really matter. Just gets us closer to the third and final wild card spot. Hopefully, we can get there by the end of the beginning of All-Star break. But then again, you have to focus on the Giants, who hopefully lose to the they play a random team. I don't know why I'm thinking Dodgers, because they're playing the Padres. Anyways, if you haven't already, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 150 subscribers. Comment down below what you want me to do next. Phillies won 5-3. Each team had 7 hits. Cardinals had 2 errors, and the Phillies have 1 error. The winning pitcher was Jose Alvarado. The losing pitcher was Mikolas. And I forgot to turn on bad receiver. And the save went to Brad Hand. Albert Pujols got honored by the Phillies before the game, and he was given a St. Louis sign, which our former first baseman in Philly, Ryan Howard, was in attendance for. Speaking about Ryan Howard, he flew out. And then Bailey Falter, he went 4 innings. He started over Zach Eflin because he's on the 15-day IL for his knee. He pitched 4 innings. He allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, got 5 strikeouts, and walked 1. Then he was replaced by Alvarado. No, he was replaced by Nelson, who pitched 1 1/3. He allowed a hit and he got 2 strikeouts. Then he was replaced by Alvarado, pitching 2/3 of the inning, 2 strikeouts, and he got a walk. Andy Boletti came in after he pitched an inning, got 2 strikeouts, and walked. Dominguez came in the 8th, pitched a whole inning, got 2 strikeouts, and he allowed a hit. And then the 9th inning came, and Brad Hand came up, and he saved the game. Pitched the 9th inning, flawless, got 2 strikeouts, and got his 3rd save of the year. Congratulations to him. Anyways, for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado hits for the 2nd career cycle of today's game. He went 4 for 4. He had a home run, his 15th of the year. He had a triple, his first triple of the year, and his 20th double of the season, as well as reaching on. He got the first base, but gained the second because of the Matt Vierling's throw error. So that made him get the cycle. Boo-hoo. Paul Goldschmidt had a 25th double of the season, and he got 2 runs. Mikolas for the Cardinals, he is now 5-6. He pitched 5 1/3. He allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, which is 2 earned, and got a strikeout, and he walked 2. Then Thompson came in. He pitched the 6th. No, it was Oviedo in the 6th. Pitching the rest of the inning, 2/3. He allowed a hit, a run, and a strikeout. Then it was Thompson in the 7th, pitching the 7th, and he allowed a walk. And Naughton came in the 8th, pitching the inning, got a strikeout, and he walked 1. It's crazy. Excuse me. Derek Hall hits his 3rd home run of the season in his 3rd hit of the game in his career. So he's the first Philly. Well, he's the first player since Ed Sonicki in 1949 to have his first 3 career hits be home runs. That is crazy. That is 73 years ago. Yeah, I know. Quick math, boy. Quick math. 73 years ago. Between Selecki and Derek Hall. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. As I said, third home run of his career and season so far. He is playing flawlessly. I hope he continues doing that. Hoskins hits his 16th home run of the year, his third in a row, and he had an RBI groundout, which is his 40th of the season, not including the home run. Mickey Moniak had his first double of the season, and he had his 2 RBIs of the season. No, he has 2 RBIs of the season after getting one after the game, which brought home Garrett Stubbs, which he only had a run. Schwarber had an RBI ground out, his 51st of the season. Nick Nelson had pitched 1 1/3. I just went through those because I went through the pitching staff first. Anyways, Matt Rierling had a run. Castellanos stole second base, his 4th of the year, but he reached an error and he still went hitless. Stott went 1 for 4, and Gregorius went hitless, 0 for 4. The bullpen, after being replaced, after Bailey Falter was replaced, in the 5th, they all pitched flawlessly. Pitched the rest of the game, 5 innings, got 10 strikeouts, no runs, only 2 hits, and you could count how many walks they said, but I don't think you could. So Alvarado's now 2-1. Nicolas, as I said, is 5-6, and Brad Hand, as I said, has his 3rd save of the year. And St. Louis went on the board first, and they led 1-0. Then they scored again in the 3rd, and they were up 3-0. All of those came from Bailey Falter. No one scored in the 4th, and then it turned for the worse for the Cardinals as the Phillies started to strike back. They scored all 3 runs in the 5th. All 3 runs. And it's a tie game. And then Derek Hall hit the game-winning hit. And Reese Hoskins just hit another home run for insurance. So, the Phillies are now 41-37, and the Cardinals are 43-36. The Cardinals are still 3rd in the wild card race. The 3rd and final spot in the wild card. And then the Phillies are still 1.5 back behind the Giants and the Cardinals. The Giants still have to play yet today or tomorrow, whatever comes first. But hopefully the Phillies win by then, because the Dodgers are playing right now against the Padres. They're 47-28. They take over the first spot in the NL playoff spot, and over the Mets, who are now second at 48-29. The Brewers are 44-34, and they are 3rd place in the NL playoff spot. Going to the wild card, the Padres, they are 46-32. They're 3.5 games ahead of the wild card. The Braves are 45-33. They are 2.5 ahead. And the Cardinals, as I said, are 43-36. Last spot in the NL wildcard spot. The Giants are probably going to be playing at least tonight or into tomorrow. They are 40-34. They're a half game behind the Cardinals. Then the Phillies are 41-37, 1.5 games back. The Marlins are 35-40 after they won. They won against the Nationals. Good, perfect timing. They're 6 games back. Alright, Diamondbacks are behind them at 34-42. They're 7.5 back. The Rockies are 33-43. They're 8.5 back. And the Pirates are 31-45. Make that 31-46. Most likely 11 games out. The Cubs are 31-46. They're probably 11 games out as well. They'll be tied with the Pirates. The Nationals are 29-50. They are 14 games ahead, behind them. 14 games ahead. Jesus Christ. And then they're at the 26-50. And they're 15 and a half games back. So at this rate, the Nationals and Reds are the first two teams that will be eliminated after the All-Star break. As for the division, the Mets are 48-29. They are still the leaders of the division. The Braves are 45-33. They're 3.5 behind the Mets. Woo. Yeah. The Phillies are 41-37. They are 7.5 games behind the Mets. 4 behind the Braves. And the Marlins, as I said, are 12 games behind the Phillies. The Mets. 5 behind the Phillies. And 5.5 games behind the Braves. And then no one cares about the Nationals. They are 20 games out of the first place spot, Mets. So what's the point of saying how many games they're behind each other team? And the Phillies are right now 1-0 in this whole month of July. But yeah, it's also the first day of July. I get it. It's just the start of the year, start of the month. And we're just 19-8. 19-8 with Rob Thompson being the interim manager. So hopefully he keeps winning. He just keeps us winning, and we make the postseason. First time in 11 years, please. Anyways, the next game is tomorrow at 4:05. St. Louis versus Philly. Matthew Liberatore is going to be pitching for the Cardinals. He is 2-1 with a 4.00 ERA, going against Kyle Gibson, who's 4-3 with a 4.48 ERA. That will be on the NBC Sports Philadelphia for the Phillies. Bally Sports Midwest for the Cardinals, and the My Team's app wherever is available to purchase. Anyways, that will most likely be it for the videos. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We're on the road to 150 subscribers. Comment down below what you want me to do next. Phillies win 5-3. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.